So I'm going to encourage you for the rest of this series to not think anxiety through the lens of worry and fear as much as thinking it through the lens of reactivity. What do you look like when you're reactive? Some of us, we get bigger. I wish I could say I wasn't that person, but that's me. I tend to be a big personality. I'm kind of a type A kind of guy. And so when I'm full of reactivity, when I'm full of chronic anxiety, when I don't get what I think I need, I often get bigger. So I take charge. Other signs of getting bigger would be you have to have the last word. You get angry. Some of you don't realize that anger is a sign of anxiety. But hey, it gets worse. Ladies, anytime someone's mansplaining to you, that man is anxious, right? He doesn't know what to do, so he just mansplains. That's the evidence that he's anxious. He's gotten bigger. Some of you start cutting people off when they're talking. You're no longer able to hear them. Now, others of you, when you get reactive, you get smaller. Almost like a turtle getting into its shell, you get defensive. Maybe you're in a meeting and you no longer feel comfortable sharing your opinion. Maybe you're hoping no one will call on you. Sometimes looking smaller looks like, for example, laying on the couch and binging Netflix episode after episode. These are the signs that we're in the grip of reactivity. And in this video, we're actually going to go a long way in helping you notice and name your unique sources of anxiety, because it's different for each of us. So let me lay out for you 5 possible sources. These are like 5 false needs: control, perfection, always having the answer, always being there for people, and people's approval. Control, perfection, always having the answer, always being there for people, people's approval. These would be the 5 broad false needs that if we don't get these, we're then filled with anxiety or filled with reactivity. So can you find yourself on any of these 5? It's unusual that we all have all 5. It'd be equally unusual if you only have one of the 5. For me, I tend toward the bottom 3. I believe I need to have the answer when somebody asks a question. And if I don't have the answer, I get reactive. I believe that I need to be there for people. It's very difficult for me. If somebody has a need, I feel this need to rush in and help them, even if they didn't ask me. And then people's approval. I've already shared, I'm a chronic people pleaser. And so if somebody's disappointed in me, or if I'm not blowing them away, then I get anxious. For others of you, it might be perfectionism, for example. Like, you're a perfectionist because maybe you do something really well, but when you look at it, you're incapable of celebrating your good work. All you can see is how you could have done it better, right? You're always striving for that impossible. And then those of you who tend toward being control freaks, it's very difficult for you to be in a situation where you don't know what's going on, where you're not in control. So first question is, can you locate yourself on these 5 broad false needs? And having done that, can you now go one level deeper and turn it into a belief statement? A belief statement. If chronic anxiety is generated by false belief and false need, then your ability to name your false belief out loud can help set you free from its grip. It's really powerful.